Welcome back. Sharon here with Halpert Life Safety Consulting. We've been talking about the liability your phone and data providers may be creating on your construction project, and this video is designed to help you identify the problem and find a viable solution. First, this video is not designed to promote one manufacturer over the other, but rather to help you understand the various solutions you can consider. In the last video, we mentioned that if you use sealant as of the summer of 2019, you'd need to get an engineering judgment because no one has listed details. If you're in an area like Las Vegas, baby, EJs need to be reviewed as alternate means and methods, and this is a process in and of itself. Here in New Jersey, DCA wants it to be like this as well. So in these areas, a listed detail solves that headache and saves money. My thought, personally, is that a tested detail should never be used in lieu of an engineering judgment when they're available, but that's just my 2 cents. FC2432 is a Hilti detail, so when I first got it, I assumed it was going to use FS1, but I was wrong. It doesn't. It requires this putty disc. Now, if the installation is being done by the Verizons and Comcasts of the world, then I'm sure that this is a great solution, because probably one of their complaints is when they use sealant, they use half a tube on a job site, and then when they get back to another job site, that tube is cured and useless. So this is probably a much better solution. Be careful though, if they're using these putty discs from Hilti, that doesn't mean you can just look for the disc and call it a day. The installation needs to adhere to both the listed detail and the Firestop manufacturer's installation instructions. That means first you have to be sure the rated assembly is cleared of wood chips and dust, because the putty is going to stick great to those things, and we want it to stick both to the penetrating item and to our rated assembly. If you work on a concrete project, this problem is still relevant. There's no details for sealant, you have to clean your substrate, and you have to follow the UL detail and the Firestop manufacturer's installation instructions that require a 5mm overlap when you bring the ends of the disc together. Let's just call it a 1/4 inch and we know we're good. Before I let you go, I have a confession to make. Everything we've talked about so far is great in a test lab, but the test lab is not the real world, and the real problem is even bigger than what we've discussed so far. But I needed to lay the groundwork for you first. So please, if you find any value in this, I really want you to come back and hear this next video so you know what's truly wrong with the real world installations. In the meantime, if you have any questions, feel free to call your favorite Firestop manufacturer, or you can call us as well. We're happy to help if we're able.